the Saints have decided they will open talks with Jameis Winston. Now, everyone's like, well, why? Why would you do that? Because there's not really a whole lot of good quarterbacks. When Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota are the best people available, that's a problem. But I think the Saints should keep Jameis Winston. It will be a similar system. They could use Taysom Hill a little bit. I just think this would work better, personally. The Panthers are keeping tight end Ian Thomas, agreeing to a 3-year, $16.5 million extension. $8 million guaranteed, gets $6.135 million in cash in year 1. He only had 38 catches in the last 2 seasons, but he's a good blocking tight end, so you want to keep these guys around. Makes a whole lot of sense. A report says the Cardinals and Murray are on the same page. We will get to what the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray both had and want in a future video. But right now they're on the same page. Another shocking maneuver I never saw it coming. The Chiefs have hired Matt Nagy as their senior assistant and quarterback coach. Obviously, Matt Nagy, under the Andy Reid tree, got the job in Chicago, completely wiped out. Now he's back with the Kansas City Chiefs. It always seems like if a Chiefs, like the Patriots in a lot of ways. When a Patriots assistant wipes out and he's not good, he somehow comes back to the Patriots in some way or fashion. Like, Matt Patricia was a terrible coach in Detroit. He's now the senior assistant on the defense for the Patriots. Josh McDaniels, when he stunk up the joint in Denver, came back as the offensive coordinator for the Patriots. It doesn't make sense. I understand these are one of your own, but come on, guys. They didn't do good, and yet you're bringing them back anyway. Cardinals owner has said that he wants to keep Chandler Jones around. And why wouldn't you? Over 10 sacks, 10.5, I believe. He did his job. Keep him around. Makes sense. The Colts, in an interesting move, are considering Reggie Wayne for a coaching job. Now, granted, he would be a coaching assistant. Like, the Cowboys, they have Scott Tolzien, who was the quarterback, who was backup quarterback. Now he's a coaching assistant for the Cowboys. It would not be surprised for Reggie Wayne to get that, because I think he has a lot of knowledge to share to the Colts wide receiver core. Now, there was a report that came out, and I'll talk about this. Diana Rossini, who is an ESPN and insider, we'll get to that in a minute, suggests that Rodgers wanted to be the highest paid quarterback in the $50 million range. First off, let's go to this. Rodgers has denied that he wants to be paid $50 million. Now, the situation with Rodgers we will get to in a minute, or in a future video, I don't see Rodgers wanting to be the highest. I see him wanting to be the highest paid quarterback, because you still owe him $33 million anyway. So I could see that. But I don't see, and that would be APY, not like a 2-year $50 million. No, like a every year $50 million. But he has denied and actually called him, the way I'll put it, not true. So I could see him wanting to be the highest paid, because obviously back-to-back MVPs, 4-time MVP, makes a whole lot of sense that he would want to be the highest paid. Another news that broke a few days ago was the Bucks are to play an international game in Germany. They are supposed to be the home team. I don't know against who, I don't know when, but I know they're going to have the first NFL game in Germany, and the Buccaneers are going to be at the forefront of it.